Hey, just a little progress video here. Got turbo headers installed. They were kind of a pain in the butt. Had to do studs, and the bolts are really tight on there. I did Allen head ones on that side because I ran out of the studs. And then you can see on these pipes, on that corner, I had to cut the studs really short, just so I could get the nut on there. And I had to start it with the header kind of pulled back this way, like pulled off, and then start the nut right next to the base of it, because if you look down from the top right there, you can see that it's the bend in that pipe. I mean, it was difficult to say the least. Sorry, the camera won't focus, but anyway, that one, and then if I can get some crazy angle for you to see that one, you can barely see it right down in there. That one was also a huge pain in the butt to get on both sides. So I got them on. And then also my TCI frame on this car happens to be this piece right here, which doesn't exist on the original frame. Is kind of right in the dang way, which sucks, but I got it to fit anyway. I just had to ding up the pipe a little bit right there, which you can see it's touching the spark plug, which kind of wish these Dart Pro 1 heads didn't have the angled spark plugs like that, because that would have made this easy. But at any rate, if I just take my bottom tube down here where my foot is and strap it up somewhere, it's going to be just fine. It'll be close to those boots, but I'll wrap it right there with some insulation on these. And then also I might look into getting some shorter spark plugs, and if anybody knows of a good comparable or a good spark plug that I can use for a small block Chevy 383 like this with turbos, this is what's in there. Come on, focus, camera. Let's turn away from the light there. And yeah, it's not going to get a very good focus on the spark plug, is it? There we go, finally. Yeah, just some auto light. Number 25s is what I was using. But they're kind of long. And where these Dart Pro 1 heads have the canted spark plugs, it's actually kind of a pain in the butt where this turbo downpipe wants to go. Okay, if I can get that screwed back in while on camera. So yeah, if anybody has suggestions on some spark plugs that are just shorter this way, that would be handy. I could probably look it up and find it, but anyway, that one goes down, drops kind of below the oil filter there, kicks out right over here by my cable shifter. And that one actually sits kind of low, so I do need to kind of strap that one up anyway. So if you look from the front of the car, we'll drop down here. It's actually lower than the oil pan, which you can't see because it's too black, but it's the lowest point right there. So we'll definitely need to pull that up somehow, because this car rides pretty low as it is. And this side turned out a little better. I don't have to have it quite so close to the frame rail right there. And this comes up, tucks up nice and tight right here, drops down. And where I have this monster 4L80E, I had to cut this little side piece off of the 4L80E. You can see if I just move this a little bit, that I cut that off, and all that was a bolt hole for the cover that covers the flywheel down there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to even use that cover or not, but I don't have one. I'd have to buy it. But I would be fine missing one bolt for that cover. So then that actually has a little bit better clearance down here. It doesn't quite sit as low. You can kind of see the difference there, that one versus that one. And yeah, so like I said, I'll have to tie that one up a bit over there on the other side, get it up out of the way, and then go from there. I might just add little pieces to dump it out the sides. I don't know, maybe I'll create some exhaust coming all the way back and kind of dump it out back here before the tire or something. I don't know, we'll see. For now I might just run it open like that and go from there. It's a nice little update there, give you a good overall look. Now I think I'll work on getting the wastegates put on and their piping figured out, and then I gotta take that intake off and put on the Fast XFI 2.0 fuel injected intake. And I also need to put on my front drive assembly and make sure. The only one I'm worried about is, well, I'm actually kind of worried about all of it, because right here I'll have my power steering pump and the pulley, and I might need to turn this. I put this here so it'd be easy to get to from under the hood once all the fenders and everything are on, but I might regret that once I start getting to the front drive assembly. And then also I got the serpentine conversion from March, and I got the standard mount on the alternator, so the alternator should sit right about here, so I think it should clear everything just fine, but we'll see. I mean, this pulley comes back over, so yeah, somewhere in this neighborhood is where the alternator will sit, and I think I should be fine. Anyways, that's the progress. And I got my Willwood manual brake master cylinder mounted on there with the push rod screwed into the brakes. Seems like it's going to work out good. I'll have to start hooking up all the rest of that and the brake lines. I still am waiting on, in the mail I bought a seal for this right here and a little plate that holds the steering column sturdy down here at the bottom. So I'll have to take off my double D shaft and slide all that on there and screw it on when it arrives. So, alright, like and subscribe. I'm going to keep taking videos until this thing's racing, and then I'm going to take some more videos probably. Alright.